They said don't fight the system. They said stay quiet.
They were wrong. Lock in. We are exposing what so many have failed to. We are gonna show you what bar attorneys have hidden from all of us. Hundreds of thousands of children and twice that of parents have been lied to and walked down the road of termination. It's the death penalty. We're all of the protesters, the ones who fight for the rights of prisoners, dogs, illegal immigrants. Why aren't you coming to the aid of our children and families? Right here in America, every day a child per minute is kidnapped.
And no one cares. We fight alone until today. CPS punishers mount up. Here comes the CPS Punisher.
Anonymous tip, another lie from one of them. No warrant, no proof, just a badge and a grin. Stealing kids like trophies, thinking they'll win. Mama crying on the porch, daddy in the cage. System wrote the script, but the CPS Punisher just flipped the page. The educator they banned, I see every violation, every forged line, every ex-part hearing, every stolen time. One tap of the app and the truth ignites. Welcome to the CPS Punisher, now we can fight.
CPS and the courts have lied to us all.
The courts will not disgrace the family. CPS Punisher, here to avoid the chains and expose the game. CPS Punisher, the educator they never wanted you to find. Punisher, one tap and their empire cracks. We rise, we take our kids back. The app is called the CPS Punisher. I'm the cape in the shadows, the skull in the night, the binder full of secrets, the weapons you all need. Ab initio, watch me void that lie. Fourth Amendment armor, watch the tyrants cry. Falsified drug test gone in a flash. I see Tebio, warrior, due process king. Every parent hero when the hotline rings. I call it justice. Download the truth, now the system busts us. From the courtroom to the streets, hear the battle cry. The CPS Punishers arrive. Kiss your bar asses goodbye. They tried to silence us, now we're the loudest voice in the room. CPS Punisher, here to avoid the chains and expose the game. CPS Punisher, the educator they never wanted you to find. Punisher, the children never leave again. Families rise, we never look back. We now use the CPS Punisher. This ain't revenge, this is reunification. This ain't rage, this is resurrection. Open the app, step into the fight. You ready? CPS Punisher, the app you need when they took your kid. CPS Punisher, the truth they hid, now the truth gets lit. Punisher, download the power, take back the throne. Punisher, you're never alone. CPS Punisher, the educator they never wanted you to find. Void complete, family restored. The bar is finished, the Constitution will prevail. Judges do what's right. Treason is your penalty. Here comes the CPS Punisher.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?
sure they won't back down. Fight for the children in every town.
They are taking our kids every day. A child a minute, no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, God damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids, pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. Give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stopping.
All right. Well, I don't know where Tiff is. I know that she was busy because they got good news today with Claire's case. So I decided that we would pop on. And today, those of you that are wondering, that was Carrie Leeper. That was our manager that died last year on this day. So it's been a year since she's been gone. So our thoughts still go on. But while we're waiting, Tiff, why don't we watch some video time? Let's do some video time. She said that she'll be on momentarily, so let's see what we got. What do we got in the way of some CPS stuff, some CPS shorts? Because we're getting more and more and more and more of these things out there. I don't know if anybody has noticed this or not. Seems like trending CPS is a trending thing now, right? CPS, everybody wants to be involved in the CPS train. But where were all these people years ago, right? How long are they going to last? CPS. Let's see what we got here. CPS corruption. Come on, let's see the shorts. Oh, great. We come up in the shorts. All right. Let's do this. Let's do some CPS corruption shorts. No, I'm sharing my screen. Here you go, people. Let's look at some stuff while we wait for Tiff.
I can empathize with you saying that you want to believe your daughter, but
well, I'll investigate it more. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. You know, I have my history with you guys, okay, and I don't trust the cops either. You know. That's all right. So if you guys, but you see her, so you can get off my property.
I can empathize with you saying that you want to believe your daughter, but
well, I'll investigate it more. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. You know, I have my history with you guys, don't trust okay, and I don't trust the cops either. You know.
Oh yes. Right.
So if you guys, but you see her, she's fine. You don't have a warrant, so you can get off.
Look at her go.
I can empathize with.
Now, why is that police officer not moving her daughter, right away? Right.
Well, I'll investigate it more. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. You know, I have my history with you guys, okay, and I don't trust the cops either. You know. All right. So if you guys, but you see her, she's fine. You don't have a warrant, so you can get off my property.
I can empathize with you saying that you want to.
Yes, looping. Oh, this is us. We don't need CS. We do that. We live us.
For millions of families, CPS isn't a lifeline. It's a threat. Child Protective Services, CPS, sounds like safety, right? But for low-income, Black, Native, and marginalized families, it's surveillance, punishment, and destruction.
Yeah.
Dirty clothes, empty fridges, or missed school days, signs of poverty, can get twisted into neglect. The real crime? Just trying to survive. The foster care system? It often replaces one trauma with another, over-medication, abuse, even homelessness. And get this, states actually get paid more to keep kids in foster care than to help families stay together. So, who really benefits? Not the kids, not their parents. If we truly care about children, we should be supporting families, not punishing them for being poor. Want the full story? Check out Family Police, The Hidden War on America's Poor. It's available on Amazon.com.
Oh, nice. Yeah, check that video out. I think I heard. Did I hear? There she is. She's here. Hey, Tiff.
Oh, yeah, it's been busy around here tonight.
I know. You want to... Here, let me put these videos away. Do you want to tell everybody what took place?
Sure. Well, there's a couple of things that took place. Let me get some of my drink real quick.
Yeah. I told you guys she'd be here. No need to fret. She was here.
Okay, put the videos away. Hi.
There's Tiff.
So some good news today. So everybody thought Claire was playing around about her attorney. And he went in there like a thunderstorm and earthquake and shook the whole courtroom.
It's awesome. It's so good for her.
So her son's going to be coming home in March. And then I sent Darren a video that when we had our rally here, one of them, it was Meet the Advocates or Ask the Advocates a Question. One of the parents there was transgender. And as soon as that was over, Spanny called and talked. Jess called and talked. I was talking to him. And Darren, did you get the video?
I did. You want me to put it up?
Because I don't want to ruin the surprise. I want everybody to hear what he has to say from his own mouth. And it makes me emotional. It's in your messenger.
Yeah, I know. I got it right here. They took the picture off. I hope they're going to take the video down. Here we go. All right.
Darren, your fan
Hey, buddy.
is talking to you. Hi.
Hey, buddy. Hey, there he is. That's my big man. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, say bye.
Bye. Batman.
There's the good man. There's the little supermodel right there.
Yeah.
All right, let's put this up here. All right, we got this here. There we go. Share this. And this is the video that Tiff sent me today.
Yes. Turn the volume up.
Little Army. Claire, Jess, Tiff, Spanny. Guess what, y'all? I can't thank y'all enough. I really can't. We did it, y'all. I'm on the fucking docket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Christ Almighty. Just before Christmas. I couldn't ask for anything better for Christmas than this right here. Cause this is what it's all about. And never giving up. Believing in yourself and having faith in Christ. I not only got a new date and got on the docket, I got my baby a new item. A new freaking item. And I too won't bow, won't give up. I love you. Come February. I'm giving it everything I got. Maya, I love you. To no end. More than life itself. More than any amount of DNA could ever. Love you. That's for sure.
Burning my forehead not once but twice with the curling iron. As I was nursing that wound, I started to do an inventory like we do. It's been happening all the time. I just keep making mistakes.
I remember the day I brought you home from the hospital.
Oh, you can stop it. People would always say, you know, when we had these rallies, we didn't always have a lot of people come out. And my philosophy has always been, if we could just help one person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes me so emotional.
Mm-hmm. Now there's 2.
Well, then now there's 3 because I got a call. Well, Inez got a call while she was here that the same lawyer that rocked Claire's courtroom rocked another courtroom today too. So when I tell you to hire this lawyer in Virginia, you better listen to me because these kids are coming home. Now, on the flip side of all the good news, we had some bad news today. So Claire and Inez also went to Warren County with another girl that they brought for me to help. And we were trying to help her attorney. He's a fucking idiot. Okay, so they said he looks like the rat on Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
He told her, you need to stop listening to all these people. They don't know what they're talking about. I told her, fire him. And here's the number to the attorney, because had you had that attorney today, your child would be home. Because her lawyer told her, well, they have a witness that's going to testify against you for doing drugs. The witness got on the stand and they said, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see you do drugs. But they didn't return her kid.
Right, but still they couldn't do anything about it.
Right. And they mandated her to do a hair follicle and piss test her, and she was negative now for the 5th time. Would not produce the baby's drug tests, right? That the baby tested positive for Adderall and meth, but they wouldn't produce the drug test. That's what I told her. Had you had the lawyer I told you to get, your child would be back in your custody tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So she's calling him. Then I get another Facebook thing. I said, call him. So, yeah, we're kicking ass over here in Virginia with this lawyer.
Mm-hmm. What's his number, Tiff? We'll put it up to these people.
Oh, hold on. Let me get it for you. His name is Patrick McGraw.
Magic what?
Sit down, King. Hold on. I got to find it.
What's his name again?
Hold on, King.
Magic a ball?
His number is 540.
Oops. Yep.
You got 954. It's 540. 940 5704.
All right, there he is. Pat's up there.
Yeah, and make sure when you call him that you tell him Tiffany sent you. You don't have to say anything other than my first name. He knows exactly who I am.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's good stuff. Kids are coming home. That's really good. That's good news for these people for the holidays, you know?
Yes.
That's good stuff. Hell, it's like you don't even have anything.
Huh?
It's like you don't even have anything else to say, you know? It's just like, poof, there we go. Mic drop.
Yep.
Man, that's good stuff.
And I do want to thank Jess and Spaney for helping too. Because without them, Christian would not have gotten as far as he did. Yes, he only does Virginia cases.
Yeah. But he must have references, right? Or recommendations.
I don't know. You can call and ask him. I'm lawyers do conventions. I'm sure that he does.
Yeah. That's freaking
I'm gonna try
awesome.
and get him on our show one night.
Hell yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be real good.
I tell you
Man.
what. Once they got in that courtroom, he wasn't there. He was on Zoom. One of the lawyers that was there was like, "Can you tell me what exactly is going on here?" You're a lawyer. You don't know why you're here in court.
Right?
Really?
Good Lord. So that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah. I will tell you how I found him so that other people can go to this website. I found him on KidJacked.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the state of Virginia and I started reading some of the comments that people were leaving. And it just so happened that I saw that he sued CPS in Charlottesville, Virginia, and won for wrongful removal. I said, "Oh, this is my guy right here." And ever since then, I've been sending people to him because I'm going to tell you, he's a miracle worker.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Brian sent you a friend's request too. Can you please accept it and talk to him about a podcast, please?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm so sorry I was late, but we was all in here celebrating.
Hell yeah. Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
You should be doing that. There should be more of that going on everywhere, you know? There needs to be. People would just freaking listen, you know? Just listen. Stop trying to talk and just listen. That's what needs to happen, you know?
I told Claire before she hired this lawyer that she fired, I said, you really need to call Pat. And she's like, "Oh, I tried to call him. He didn't answer me, so I had to go with this other attorney." So when I finally got a hold of Pat, because let me tell you, Pat is very busy with people that Tiffany sent him. He said, "I just don't know why they don't listen to you." I said, "Well, I don't know." So, but we're on the right track now.
Look at this. I take the fifth. First time to the channel, the fought Westchester County, New York cartel, child trafficking, racketeering operation, kids for cash schemes, kangaroo courts. 6 years, 200K, 12 lawyers, 8 judges. And the end result was? Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Well, you need to get in the show. You need to get on here and talk with us.
Hell yeah. He needs to be our guest tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I take the fifth. Can you do that? God of Law in here. That was awesome. If you guys didn't see that episode the other night, you guys got to check out when he was here. That was some good stuff right there. That man is about as real as he gets, and we'd be seeing a lot more of him on this channel too.
I know. I just love Osiris.
Man.
When I first talked to him, and I hope he's still on here. When I first talked to him, well, first he talked to my husband because it was my husband's child support case. And my husband was like, "Hold on, she wants to talk to you." So I'm talking to him and I'm talking about the Constitution. He said, "Sis, you are so on the right track. Keep going."
That's awesome.
And I was like, "Oh my God, this man is all over YouTube and he took the time to talk to us."
That's freaking great. Yeah, you definitely can pull him in. There's no doubt about it. People love it. But that's because you know what you're doing. You know bullshit. You know, it's none of that stuff. It's as real as it gets, you know. And that's the way it is with all this, but with you especially, you know.
The only thing fake about me is my blonde hair, okay? I have to bleach this shit every couple weeks.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. All right. All right. Man, what a good day. All kinds of good stuff. And I thought today was a year of Carrie being passed away. So it was going to be so all this good stuff happens. That's her looking out for everybody.
Thank you, Carrie.
That's what that is. Yep.
Well, we got to do a memorial thing for her.
Yeah.
in the beginning of the show tomorrow. Let's do that.
Yeah. We will. I'll put together something for her.
All right, Osiris. Danielle, have you got us a meeting with your boss yet? Let's see.
Yeah, Danielle, where's the meeting?
Say.
Where's the meeting, Danielle? Wow, what a good day.
Yeah, today was a good day.
That is good stuff. Well, want to do a couple more videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Let's do a couple more videos. Let's see what we got. Because people are really putting together some good stuff out there.
He said he's available Friday nights, Eastern Standard Time, and weekends. Let's talk. He is very busy and very popular lately. Oh, yeah, I've been seeing him all over the news.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay, because January is going to slow down. We can wait.
That's right. Patience is a virtue.
Oh, God.
Tarzan, can you please come to the door? This is Family Services.
The fuck? What is this about?
If you could please come to the door.
I'd rather just talk to you over the intercom.
Sorry, this is the sheriff's office. We need you to come to the door and speak to you, please.
Do you have a warrant?
No, there's no warrant, but we'd like to speak to you.
Well, this is harassment because I wouldn't like to speak to you.
Tarzan, can you please come to the door? This is
Yep,
Family
that's
Services.
it. That's all you need to say right there.
You keep blaming yourself for what you couldn't change.
I truly believe that some.
Oh, more Charlie Kirk. Come on, where we get some more CPS, please?
What are you doing there?
Sorry, this should be all here. Here we go. Oh, this guy, man. I've been trying to get him on the show. When we get to him, I'll point him out.
Here's the truth about CPS and family court. They are not in the best interest of your child. I understand that there are times where you may need to take somebody to family court in order for you to protect your child, which I had to do the same thing for my seed. But if you can altogether, you want to try your best to avoid being around all of that stuff. Under the Adoption and Safe Families Act of 1997, when it first got put into play, states began getting federal money for every single child that they took. It's like legal trafficking. I've said this before in previous videos. Family court, CPS is literally legal trafficking. Each individual child that is born in their eyes is worth up to thousands to millions of dollars. Each child worth between thousands and millions of dollars in incentives and bonuses to these states. And based on statistics, 83% of all children being taken by CPS are from unsubstantiated reasons. That means that they should have never been taken in the first place. They're just trying to create reasons and find reasons to take your child so that way they can get these bonuses and they can make money off of your kids. They literally see your children as a paycheck and they don't care about the lives of your kids. It's legal trafficking. That means the family is the one that gets destroyed for the sake of the state making profit off of your kid. This is back when Bill Clinton was the one that signed this. They literally steal money from the Social Security funds and they give it to the states as incentives and bonuses to take the children away. If y'all ever noticed, CPS is known for fabricating evidence, destroying evidence, trying to find any little reason possible, the slightest little reason to come and try to take your seed away. They literally kidnap your kids and they get paid for it. CPS by itself is a $60 to $80 billion industry per year. $60 to $80 billion per year. Remember how I told you each child to them is worth up to millions of dollars. This is why you need to understand how to protect your children. So if you're going to court and you're dealing with a family court issue over custody, then you need to understand how to protect your child in the private realm. This is what I teach y'all inside of the private realm community. All you got to do is come see me and I'll make sure that we help you get everything set up so that way you can protect your child and you can win these custody cases, and CPS ain't gonna have no claim over your child at all, no matter how much they try. We're not playing no games when it comes to the babies, man. This American system was set up in a way where They literally want to destroy families for the profit. When you don't correct your status, when you step into family court, they're going to automatically presume you as this legal entity. That means that you are bound to these man-made statutes that they created for their benefit. This is why you don't want to give your children birth certificates and social security numbers. If you already have these birth certificates and social security numbers, come and see me inside the private realm and I will literally show you how to remove yourself from the system. If you don't got it, I'll show you how to protect yourself from it. If you got family court coming up, I will show you how to get out of it, how to get through it, and how to come out on top. If you want to come and join the community, go ahead and visit my website right here and apply for it right now. Follow for more content like this on how to free yourself from modern slavery, how to protect your family and yourself. Here's the truth about CPS and family.
Vibration. We're going to check him out.
The CPS woman came back, this time with a fake warrant. But the parents knew better.
Order for removal for Melanie and Roxana.
You have an order to remove my children from my home?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a lawful order from a magistrate? Because if you did, you could have busted down my door already. And I'm not inclined to open the door to you. I will sue you to the fullest extent of the law. I want you to know that.
I'm trying to see can you open the door?
No, I can't. Can you show me the order? Hello, you sent the removal orders 3 minutes ago. I just forwarded them to my lawyer, but there hasn't been a hearing, so you can't take my children right now. I will not open the door to you. This is an illegal tactic and a deep violation of my civil rights. There has not been a hearing. There is no removal order. This is something that you have submitted to the court, and you just sent it to me 3 minutes ago. I have the timestamp on when you sent it to me. You're a liar. You're corrupt as fuck. You're trespassing on my property. Get off my property right now.
The CPS woman came back.
That's it.
This
That's what
time
you
with
gotta
a fake
do.
warrant.
We need our politicians to stand with our people and say enough is enough. These corrupt agents are abusing their power and ripping apart families that can't stand up for themselves, that are vulnerable and poor. And just because they don't have the same standard of living as you doesn't mean they deserve to have their children ripped away from their home. This is a grave injustice that needs to be addressed in our government and in our justice system. We need our politicians to stand with our people and say enough is enough. These corrupt agents are abusing their power and ripping apart families that can't stand up for themselves, that are vulnerable and poor. And just because they don't have the same standard of living as you doesn't mean they deserve to have their children ripped away from their home. This is a grave injustice that needs to be addressed in our government and in our justice system. We need our politicians to stand with our people.
That's it. The politicians need to get their head out of their ass.
Hi.
That was fast. How's it going?
Good. We spoke to a lawyer, so we're going to decline your interview.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about why that is?
No,
Okay. I'm a little bit surprised last time we were here. All good.
I don't care. We talked to our lawyer, and unless you have a warrant signed by a judge, and you can't come in.
That's not how we're
Okay, well.
I just was concerned about a little bit of fighting and.
I know, and that's what you said a month ago, and when you said everything was fine, and 2 sheriffs came on 2 separate occasions. I noticed you don't have a sheriff with you again.
Yeah, I know.
So you're supposed to do that. So you're breaking protocol. I know the law. I spoke to a lawyer. I spoke to sheriffs.
Okay, who's your lawyer?
You don't have to know anything that I give you.
Okay.
You don't have to know anything that I say.
I guess I'm just.
Do you have a warrant?
No.
Okay, thank you so much and have a good day.
Okay.
Now that was perfect. That was perfect as it gets.
Wrecked.
That was about as perfect as it gets right there. I would go back and watch that one over and over, guys. That was as perfect as it gets.
Do you believe in aliens?
Ma'am, we can't proceed. Your clothing isn't appropriate.
Oh, this is great. This is great exchange right here.
A corrupt CPS attorney defends perjury in the court to help take kids away from their parents. You won't believe what the judge says.
They were entitled to absolute immunity for their actions or for the actions that they are being sued for.
Are you seriously pressing absolute immunity? It wasn't pressed at all in the state. Are you serious about that, or are you going to waste time with it?
I am serious. I certainly would not bring an argument to this court that I'm not serious about. I am serious about the argument because there are fundamentally acts for which are defendants are being sued, these social workers are being sued, that I believe come squarely within absolute immunity. I understand that qualified immunity is the issue here for substantively the removal pursuant to the court order of.
Why don't you go to
children.
qualified immunity?
Of course, Your Honor.
We have your briefs on absolute. What isn't clearly established here?
The fact that what Costanza says, what's not been clearly established in the year 2000 when the removal occurred was the idea that the right to be free from deliberately fabricated evidence in civil child abuse proceedings that result in the deprivation of a protected liberty interest, the same liberty interest that's at issue.
But it's not the same liberty interest because this was a parental liberty interest.
It's a biological versus foster parent.
That's huge. That's gigantic in terms of what somebody could appreciate and understand. How in the world could a person in the position of, we have to take the facts as they're pleaded in the light most favorable, so, we're not trying the case. But how could a person in the shoes of your clients possibly believe that it was appropriate to use perjury and false evidence in order to impair somebody's liberty interest in the continued care, custody, and control of that person's children? How could they possibly not be on notice that you can't do that?
I understand the...
How could that possibly be?
I understand the argument that it seems to be common sense and our ethical...
It's more than common sense. It's statutes that prohibit perjury and submission of false evidence in court cases.
State statutes.
Are you telling me that a person in your client's shoes couldn't understand you can't commit perjury in a court proceeding in order to take somebody's children away?
Of course not, Your Honor.
Of course not.
Then isn't the case over then?
And the case is over.
Because...
A corrupt CPS attorney
Did you hear those
defends
judges right there say that? They said the case is over. They find perjury, the case is over. How many cases out there are perjured? Do we have that are perjured all the time?
99% of them.
Right. Now, these judges just said that it's over, meaning that's it. It's over. So how we all continue to just have our kids be taken by them, I have no idea.
Because they don't follow anything.
Well, what's crazy is this.
A corrupt CPS attorney defends perjury in the court to help take kids away from their...
Say it again. I couldn't hear you.
So I have a friend of mine that he won in the Supreme Court of the state of New Hampshire, and they ordered the return of his kids, and the lower courts wouldn't follow that. He's been 10 years now fighting this. 10 years, and still haven't returned his kids to him.
Why hasn't he filed a motion to show cause on the judge, CPS, and everybody involved?
They've done everything. They just will not listen. The lower courts will not listen to what the upper courts said to do.
Did they get custody back, or did they remand it back to the court?
No, they gave custody back.
Okay, so then the sheriff's department needs to go take those children.
I know, and they've tried to do that. And not a damn thing, not a damn thing. No one's doing a damn thing to help them. It's crazy. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
Conversation multiple times, and I already told you that I will not continue to have it.
Oh, so there is no threat? Because I still don't know.
Elijah, you are also court ordered to not call here, and that the worker will call you on Monday mornings at 10 a.m.
You're not answering my question. What threat?
At 10 a.m.
What threat do I pose to my daughter?
10 a.m. on Monday, your worker will contact you, and she will let you know.
I don't have a worker. I'm asking your supervisor what threat I pose.
Elijah, we've had this conversation multiple times, and I already told you that I will not continue to have it.
Oh, so there is no threat? Because I still don't know.
Elijah, you are also court ordered to not call here, and that the worker will call you on Monday mornings at 10 a.m.
You're not answering my question. What threat?
At 10 a.m.
What threat do I pose to my daughter?
10 a.m. on Monday, your worker will contact you, and she will let you know.
I don't have a worker. I'm asking your supervisor what threat I pose.
That's it right there. That's crazy. That's the biggest thing that they push on you as a parent. It's so frustrating.
No, there's no warrant in place. You do not have right to come in my home.
Okay, so in regards to CPS and this situation, you're absolutely correct. That's exactly what you should do. Personally, you do not, and I would not. First, they have to You can ask them for an ID, but however, the specific actions that you take can be dependent upon your state and the laws, so forth. However, for the most, as long as they do not have a warrant, you do not have to consent to anything. And you can even tell them that you do not want them speaking and you do not consent with them speaking with your child. So in this case, you did absolutely the correct thing.
No, there's no warrant in place. You do not have right to come
So
in my
that's
home.
it. You know, like this is that lawyer saying, that's it. Do the right thing.
Okay, so
We need our politicians to stand with our people.
Yeah, so one of the things that I know.
Step off the property. I'm telling you to leave now.
Make me.
Let's not go down that road.
You don't want to go down the road. You don't know who I am. This corrupt cop is about to make a huge mistake.
Step off the property, sir.
Or what?
Otherwise, I'm going to arrest you.
You're going to arrest me for what?
Robert 6.
You're going to arrest me for what?
For violation of
Right.
41
Step back.
CFR.
You said social distancing. You said COVID.
This auditor is filming in a public location when the steroid corrupt cop loses it.
Tiff record. You're being aggressive. Listen, just because you got tattoos doesn't mean you're tough, okay? Okay, I got no tattoos. I'm probably stronger than you, okay?
This power-hungry cop keeps trying to make up complete lies, and the auditor isn't having it.
Do you like it?
We're done talking.
You just threatened to arrest me.
Yeah.
You just made a threat of arrest.
After bringing in his comical backup, the craziest thing happens.
You're not gonna. I'm not aggressive. Don't tell me I'm aggressive. You walked up to me.
You don't make the rules here, buddy.
I make the rules. I pay your salary.
That doesn't matter.
I'm a taxpayer.
So, step off the property. I'm
Make
telling
me.
you to leave now.
I'm from South Carolina.
This is.
Doesn't want us to go to that one.
There should be a law across.
Let's do a couple more of these, Tiff, and then we'll call it a day. This guy's
the
really
second
good.
time. They came to my house of 7 years when they were doing their bullshit and started talking to my landlord and stuff and bringing him into it, which is way against the law, and got me evicted. Well, guess what happened at our second home? Started bringing my landlord into it.
Man.
So, yeah. It's corrupt, man. Corrupt. They talk about we want reunification. All this. These motherfuckers don't want reunification. If you want reunification, then you're gonna want children with their parents. The second time they came.
That's it right there.
So she says that she empowers those who feel powerless to have a voice and see the power within themselves. And she says it means making sure our clients are receiving evidence-based interventions so they can overcome barriers in life to not just survive, but to thrive. Being a social worker means fighting the good fight. Well, let me ask you this. Where was all of that mumbo jumbo in 2008, 2009, and 2010 when near the end of my 2 years with you, you decided to pretend like you didn't know Robin was going to call and say Josh was sick 4 times in a row over 4 consecutive months. He's 16 now, and in 2 years he'll be 18. We were your first case, and when I reached out to you a couple of years ago, you had the nerve to say, I think of you often. Yeah, you should, and you should feel ashamed for what you did.
Hell yeah.
So she
I like that
says
lady.
that
I don't care for her.
first
Her lawyer took her back in the room over there. I guess he's gonna tell her now. Her lawyer took her back in the room over there.
I'm talking about those children removed from their homes intentionally for profit. Children are seized unnecessarily from their families due to the federal aid created in 1974 entitled the Adoption and Safe Families Act. It offers financial incentives to the states that increase adoption numbers. To receive the adoption incentives or bonuses, local CPS must have more children. They must have more merchandise to sell. Funding is available when a child is placed in a foster home with strangers or placed in a mental health facility and medicated, usually against the parents' wishes. Parents are victimized by the system that makes a profit for holding children longer and bonuses for not returning children. I'm talking about those children removed from their homes intentionally for profit. Children are seized unnecessarily.
You on the property without permission?
Time to leave. It wasn't a disturbance.
So I could have a job. I didn't know what I was doing ultimately, so I went and asked the state for help. I said, I'm running from domestic violence. I need your help. He's beating me. He's doing these things. And they were like, okay, so we'll help you, but to comply with CPS. And I was like, okay, well, this is nothing short of what I've already dealt with. Okay, what do you need me to do? Approximately 6 months later, my son ended up in CPS care, and it was a 7-year battle to fight for the guardianship that I now have with, so I could have a job. I didn't know what I was doing ultimately, so I went and asked the state for help. I said, I'm running.
That's how a lot of people get it too, Tiff. You know that.
He's beating me. He's doing these things, and they were like,
Right,
okay, so we'll help you, but
get in touch with him.
comply with CPS. And I was like, okay, well, this is nothing short of what I've already dealt with. Okay, what do you need me to do? Approximately 6 months.
Our man Vince.
But if you
Child protection will say that they need to remove a child because the parent is traumatic for the child, but removing the child is traumatic for the child. So CPS can traumatize them, just not the parent. Child protection will say that they need to.
That's the truth. Well, Tiff, we got 4. We had 4 today. We got to keep on doing. I take the 5th. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Tiff, you're muted. That whole thing you just said was mute.
So, oh God. So I'm talking to I Take the 5th on Facebook right now in chat.
All right. Good.
So we're working out a time. It looks like it's going to be Friday. And I sent him your Facebook thing,
Okay.
and he's supposed to send you a friend's request, and he said he sent me one. He's typing now. So it looks like we'll have a guest on Friday.
Surprise day.
Yeah, surprise day. So we'll have to see what time. Oh, here.
Oh.
He's hungry. This boy just ate 4 hot dogs not that long ago. This boy can
He is
shovel
a hot
some
dog.
food down.
All right, everybody. You all have a good night. We thank you for watching us tonight. Thanks for being with us. And we'll be talking to you soon. I Take the 5th and everybody and all of that. We're out of here, guys.
Kids are being taken one by one. Family is broken apart. The world keeps moving on. Nobody here to fight. Where are the warriors? Where are the dads? Where are the mothers? This is so sad. I know a place where warriors are made. It's a podcast of true family fighters. You need to listen tonight. Tiff and the Punisher coming for CPS. Tiff and the Punisher be our next guest. took your children, chased your husband away, left you alone and vulnerable. Let me hear you say, Tiff and the Punisher, coming for CPS. Tiff and the Punisher, be our next guest. Do not be afraid, wipe your tears away. We need to come together, it's our time. To need to tell your friends, watch the show. If CPS comes, this is where you go. They won't win this war against us. This is our crew, we have your trust. Advocates unlock the others. They care for us, they hold us up high. They make us feel important. Others pass us by. Tiff and the Punisher, Tiff and the Punisher, coming for CP. Tiff and the Punisher, Tiff and the Punisher, be our next
Yo, straight out of the shadows where the system lurks. Tiff and the Punisher barricade, exposing the jerks. CPS stealing kids, but we fight back fierce. Amendments locked and loaded, pierce through the pierce. Yo, listen up, America, the dream's gon' foul. CPS wolves howling, stealing with a scowl. Tiffany dropping knowledge like bombs in the hood. The Punisher riding shotgun, understood. They talk real talk on the mic every week, exposing the lies, making bureaucrats weak. From false reports to courtroom wars, podcasts arming parents settling scores. One amendment at a time, we reclaim the throne. Families united, no more alone. Tiff's 5 fierce Punishers aim true. Crush the machine, what you gonna do? Tiff and the Punisher, podcasts on blast, fighting CPS, making them pass. One amendment strong, kids coming home, systems crumbling, we own the zone. Tiff and the Punisher, truth in the air, parents empowered, no more despair. Download the app, join the siege, justice for all, feel the prestige. Yo. They dive deep into the corruption pit. Tiff breaking it down, Punisher spitting grit. Stories from the front lines, tears turn to steel. Amendments as weapons, make the oppressors kneel. No more midnight rage, no more fabricated claims. Podcast blueprint for winning the games. From coast to coast, the revolution spreads. Families rising, putting fears to bed. Tiff's wisdom sharp, Punisher's wrath cold. Together they go, stories untold. Hit play, get schooled, arm up for the fight. CPS Punisher podcast, ignite the light. See, back in the day, families were tight, but now the system's stealing in the dead of night. Tiff and the Punisher, they the real MVPs, teaching you to battle, set your people free. Amendments ain't just words on old paper, they swords in the war, cut through the vapor. Yo, podcast dropping episodes like clips in the mag. Load up your mind, wave the freedom flag. Tiff's voice echoes through the urban sprawl. Punisher's tactics make the mighty fall. No cap, this the truth. Serum you need against CPS greed. Plant the seed, subscribe now. Spread the word wide. Tiff and the Punisher, ride or die. America's waking, the tide's gonna turn. Podcast fueling the burn. Watch them learn. Tiff and the Punisher, podcast on blast, fighting CPS, making them pass. One amendment strong, kids coming home, systems crumbling, we own the zone. Tiff and the Punisher, truth in the air, parents empowered, no more despair. Download the app, join the siege, justice for all, feel the prestige. Tiff and the Punisher. Yo, I'm the Punisher. Real talk, real change. CPA's down, families out the cage. Peace.